As the number of shootings continues to rise in New York City, the police commissioner offers harsh criticism of local lawmakers. Well, now, Brooklyn Borough President says that he believes that some officers are intentionally slowing down their response times. CBS 2's Bauman has this.
Steps from where a father was gunned down in the Bronx in front of his 6-year-old daughter earlier this month. A crowd gathered Monday demanding an end to this summer's surge in gun violence.
We have a lot of people that are protesting against NYPD, and without their help, the community is never going to gain the unity that we need or the trust or the safety that we need.
Last week, the NYPD reports shootings were up 220% citywide compared to the same week last year, with 854 shooting victims so far this year compared to 481 victims by the same time last year.
I don't know that there's ever been a period exactly like this, where so many systems of government are literally cowards and won't stand up for what's right. They're failing at every possible measure to be leaders.
Police Commissioner Dermot Shea had some choice words at a recent meeting with top commanders for the City Council and Mayor de Blasio, who last week signed police reform legislation criminalizing chokeholds.
People that don't have a clue about how to keep New Yorkers safe suddenly think they know about policing.
One person who does know a thing or two about policing, Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams, a retired NYPD captain who spent 2 decades on the force.
I believe that there's some officers, not all, but there's some officers who have made the determination out of their anger over city council action or legislative action or even some of the protests. They're not going to carry out their professional responsibilities, and that's not acceptable.
Despite the rise in crime, NYPD numbers show arrests for the past 4 weeks were down nearly 36% compared to the same period last year. Adams has now sent a letter to Commissioner Shea requesting an analysis of 911 response times to determine if an unofficial slowdown is taking place.
With the law in place, officers could still do their jobs and protect themselves and protect the public at the same time.
We asked the NYPD about concerns of a slowdown. A spokesman referred us the commissioner's remarks, saying he does not think a slowdown is happening. Shea also said cops are still rushing towards danger, making gun arrests, but not in as large of numbers. Outside Brooklyn Borough Hall, Bauman, CBS 2 News.